Ritchie.
And this is Purchase Late Night. The Supreme Court is back in session this week. Ruth Bader Ginsburg herself has predicted that the term would be, quote, monumental. Issues addressed this year will include serving same-sex couples, sports betting, and hopefully everything Donald Trump has ever done.
I wish I could bet on sports, Ritchie. I'm still paying off the MRI I got in high school.
Actually, speaking of sports, Fox recently said that it will no longer air the national anthem before football games to avoid controversy over the players disrespecting the national anthem. Honestly, fine by me. I hate that dumb song. The only thing it's good for is to give you enough time to go grab snacks before the game starts.
Also, aren't they kind of helping the cause by choosing not to air it? Like, they're so patriotic that they refuse to air the one patriotic thing about football. That's like if you take the American flag off the Budweiser can. It's just shitty beer that you've had 6 of. Terrible by you.
In other news, O.J. Simpson got out of prison this past weekend. That's right, the juice is loose. So watch out if you have any unlicensed O.J. memorabilia or if you are his wife.
Oh. I don't think we have too much to worry about. He was in jail for 9 years, so he's 70 now. If he tries to murder us, we can just knock him to the side, kick him down, take all the change out of his pockets, and then leave. Wait for his nurse to help him up.
You know, it's weird because OJ used to be an American icon, and now he's just a saggy disappointment. He's so old, everyone's assuming that the blood on his hands is just prune juice.
The prune juice is loose.
Yeah, there we go. It all connects. In other news, Hugh Hefner died this week. In related news, Hugh Hefner was alive earlier this week, which was news to me.
He was laid to rest this past Saturday, where I assume plenty of Playboy bunnies were in attendance, all there to read touching memories from their lives with Hefner. Although when they were asked, all the attendees just said, "Oh, I'm just here for the article. I'm just here for the article."
He was buried next to Marilyn Monroe. That's right, even in death, he's paying a woman he never met to be next to him.
I didn't know this, but believe it or not, Hugh Hefner was in the military from 1944 to 1946, so he actually received a military funeral. I don't know about you, but I would not want to be there to see what comes out of those 21 guns during that 21 gun salute. You know what I'm saying?
In other news, Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price resigned last week amid criticism for using taxpayer dollars on charter flights, claiming work expenses. For those of you who don't know, Tom Price was the congressman who famously read the entirety of the Obamacare bill on a YouTube video. So essentially, he was the only member of the Trump cabinet that we were sure could read.
Trump was on his way to firing Price because of all the criticism, but Price beat him to it by resigning. Cool. He promised to leave peacefully as soon as he got money for a cab.
And finally, a Santa Fe village will be holding a Bigfoot festival this coming weekend. The festival can be seen in the greater New Mexico area or in really, really blurry photos.
Eyewitnesses say that the Loch Ness Monster has come to town for the event as well, but it turns out it was just a mossy log, so the search continues!
We have a special surprise for tonight.
Oh, yeah, we do have a special surprise for tonight. As many of you may or may not know, celebrities and comedians Nick Kroll and Stephen Colbert have started a campaign called #PuberMe, where they are posting awkward pictures of themselves from the glory days of middle school to social media in order to help with hurricane relief in Puerto Rico. So, in the spirit of those comedians, Emma and I decided that we would unearth some nasty pictures of ourselves from our Facebook pages and let you all have a big laugh. So here they are.
I'm first. There I am. Oh. I want you guys to know that I used to part my bangs in the mirror like this. Like I would go in the bathroom every morning and do this to my hair.
That's me in 6th grade.
Check that pulled down shirt.
Yeah. That's how you know, right?
That's middle school
That
shit.
was actually, this is really funny. We took one of our guy friends to the Mall of America in order to give him a makeover to impress a girl, and it didn't work, but he got some new clothes out of the deal.
That's such a middle school plot line.
Oh.
Me out here. All right. This was taken in a movie theater bathroom with an actual camera. And
this was me in, I want to say
not even gonna front.
This was the summer going into high school, my freshman year of high school, and I was playing Veruca Salt in a community theater production of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yes, that's what it's all about. We have a great show for you guys tonight.
Guest tonight. I can't tell you how yet.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. Stay tuned.
We'll also hear some stand-up from our very own Sarah Gunn.
And Boy Jr. will play us out.
I'm Thelma.
I'm Elise.
See you in a second.